Hi everybody, in this example we are going to calculate the product cost using activity-based costing. It's a continuation of the series for problem 12. We calculated the overhead based on activity-based costing. Now we need to calculate the total product cost for a specific model. But first, as a reminder, I'm going to go over how we are calculating the overhead really quickly. So we are going to calculate the cost driver rates for each activity under activity-based costing. Machine setup was 80,000 divided by 100 units. Cost driver rate is $800 per run. Order processing is $600 per order. Equipment maintenance is $14 per machine hour. And packaging and shipping is $4 per unit. All I'm doing is dividing the estimated cost for the year by the estimated cost driver unit. Now I'm going to calculate the overhead for the racing model using activity-based costing that I did with the spreadsheet earlier in 12B. So what I was doing was I was taking the cost drivers and multiplying that by the corresponding activity for that specific model or for that job. For example, for machine setup, we were multiplying the $800 the cost driver rate by 5 because we need 5 runs to produce 500 units of racing model. It's given in the problem. Similarly, order processing requires 8 orders. Equipment maintenance, they require 300 machine hours, and finally we are producing 500 units. So what I did was I multiplied them and then I added all of them up. The total overhead was $15,000. Per unit cost for overhead was 15,000 divided by 500 right here. So it was $30 per unit. Now let's calculate the product cost. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first calculate the total cost and then I'm going to calculate per unit cost. Total product cost is nothing but direct material plus direct labor plus applied overhead. So we have direct material as $3,000. We have direct labor 100 hours by $25 per hour right here, and we calculated $15,000 total overhead for the racing model. So our production cost for 500 units turns out to be $20,500. Per unit cost calculation after that becomes really easy. It is the total production of 500 units cost us $20,500. We divide it by 500 units and we get $41 production cost per unit. Now we have calculated using activity-based costing our total product cost.